We are planting fruit trees. While you can just have one fruit tree, pollination will be so much better if you have two different varieties. And there are different varieties that work best with each variety. For example, this Honeycrisp pollinates best with pink lady apple or another pink apple variety. You really want to make sure you have your spacing correct on these guys. I think these are about 18 feet apart, maybe 20. They grow to about 16 feet tall and wide, so they need a minimum of 16 feet in diameter. When planting fruit trees, you want a hole that's about 2 times the size of the root ball, and we went ahead and took out grass and weeds in a 3-foot diameter. So I took this tree out to notice that the root ball was very root bound. This is what you call root bound, and you can see the roots are just circling each other. And so if you were to plant it like this, what can happen is that the roots will continue to circulate and the plant will eventually suffocate and you won't know the reason why it died. So what you want to go in and do is just loosen them up. And these are actually loosening up pretty easily. If you have to, you can cut them. Well, that is much better. When placing your tree in position, look for the face. That means where you're going to be looking at it the most. From that angle, choose what position of the tree looks the best. And like the berry shrubs, make sure that it is level, if not higher, to the ground. I like to put a little bit of compost in the hole, then set the tree in, assess the face, and plug in the rest of the compost and mix in some of the native dirt. This initial 3-foot diameter is very important because all of these grasses and weeds, if grown on top of that root ball, are going to suck out the nutrients from this tree. So we want to keep this nice and clean. You can always do a green cover, ground cover, like a nitrogen fixer, like clover or peas or something like that, or thyme. But we're going to mulch this next and water it in. I'm going to water in my plants with the Super Tea Blend. It's got kelp meal, which is going to offer a little bit of nitrogen to the roots. And then it's got all this beneficial bacteria. And cock-a-doodle-doos, crushed bamboo gum. All ingredients that are going to give you a healthy soil. So first I put 3 tablespoons in the bucket and now I'll mix with water. Lastly, when transplanting, it's always a good time to prune. And the first thing you want to look at is any broken or diseased branches. I know that this is not the particular time to prune pears and apples, so I'm not going to do any drastic pruning other than damage to help balance any root loss from transplanting. Always see if there is a tag that needs to be removed from the tree, because as you can see here, that discoloration, this was wrapped around it and it will suffocate this branch. Eventually it will try to grow over it and get stuck. So you always want to remove tags or any stakes if it's a tree that you've gotten from the garden center, and you can always relabel it or restake it.